Hello there, good evening and a warm welcome. Wishing everybody a happy and prosperous single and Tamil New Year. This is Rupavahini News. I'm Indra Surya.
Very good evening you. I'm Sharifa Tahir.
We start off with a look at the headlines for tonight.
Weapons theft case from Laggala police handed over to the CID. Large crowds throng Rupavahini New Year festival, Siri Lakapiri Aurdu Siri. Sri Lanka draws praise from America for the country's reconciliation efforts. Russia denies breaching international law when Russian jets flew past an American destroyer.
We now move on to those and other stories in detail. Siri Lakapiri Aurudusiri 2016 New Year Festival, organised by the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, was held today at the Kuliapitiya Urban Council grounds. Numerous events, including New Year sports events, were included. The Rupavahini New Year Festival commenced this morning in accordance with traditional practices. Minister Akila Viraj Karyawasam and Deputy Minister Ashok Abesinghe also joined the occasion as guests.
අවුරුදු උදානයට අවුරුදු කුමරා වඩින මොහොත උදානුභාවීන සිත්නේ අහන්නේ
හොඳයි ගමනට මං සැලසුණා අධ්‍යාපන අමාත්‍යතුමාගේ ඒ විවරණය සමගින් තරංකරුවන් එක පොකුරට Tamanගේ ගමන් මගට අවතීර්ණ වෙනවා. මේ ප්‍රධාන මාර්ගය ඔස්සේ ගමන් ආරම්භ කරන ඔවුන් ඉන්නතුරුව හෙට්ටිපොළ පාරට දකුණු ආසියාව ජයග්‍රහණය කළ ඔව් අද කුලියාපිටියෙන් ජයග්‍රහණය සමරන ආකාරය දැක බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්කම ලැබෙනවා. අපේ උණුසුම් සුබ පැතුම් යුක්තයි. සිනම තරඟකාරණියන්ට අපේ උණුසුම් සුබපැතුම් පිරිනමමින් මේ මොහොතේදී තරඟ කටයුතු ආරම්භ කරන ආකාරය දැක බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. අබතුමනි ඔබතුමන්ට ඒතකම නෙස්ටමෝල් බලෑනිය සියලු දෙනාට ජාතික රූපවාහිනී නියෝජනය කරන සියලු දෙනාට කිලෝමීටර් 5ක දුර ප්‍රමාණයක් ඔස්සේ තරඟයේ ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙද්දී අංක 742 HB කරුණානායක ක්‍රීඩිකාව මුදල් ත්‍යාගයේ සමගින් වටිනා සහතික පත්‍රය සහ සමෘතිලට මේ මොහොතේදී ගමහරා දිවීම තරගිසාවේ ජයග්‍රාහකයාටයි දැන් අපේ උණුසුම් සුභාශිංසන අපි මෙලෙසින් එක්කාසු කරා. නගර මැදෙන් ආරම්භ කරන අවස්ථාව ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපති සම්මේලනයේ සම්පූර්ණ අධීක්ෂණය යටතේ සියලුම ජාත්‍යන්තර නීති රීතිවලට අනුකූල මෙතනින් ගමන් ආරම්භ කරන මේ තරගකරුවන් ඉන් අනතුරුව විවිධ මං ප්‍රදේශ ඔස්සේ ගමන් කරමින් Tamanගේ මාර්ගය සකසා ගත යුතුයි. හෙට්ටිපොළෙන් ඔවුන් හැරෙනවා දකුණට හැරි වාරිය පොළ ඔස්සේ ගමන් කරන ඔවුන් වාරිය ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් 10 දෙනෙක් මේ තරගයේ නියෝජනය කරනවා. මේ හැබැයි මේ දෙදෙනාම මේ 10 දෙනාම එක හා සමාන දක්ෂතාවලින් අනුන ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් වශයෙන් නම් කර දෙන්න පුළුවන්. එනිවුණු වේගවත් තරගයක් බලාපොරොත්තු වන්නට පුළුවන්. අපි බලමු තරගයේ ක්‍රියාත්මක වන ආකාරය. මෙන්න තරගය නිමා කරනදී දෙවන තුන්වන ස්ථාන වෙනුවෙන් තමයි ප්‍රබල තරගය නිර්මාණය වුණේ.
ඔව් තරගය ආරම්භ වෙනවා. ඒ කෙනෙක් බිම වැටලා මෙන්න Tamanට හිමි ගෝණිය Tamanට ගැලපෙන ගෝණිය තෝරගන්නවා. ඔව් වේගෙන් එනවා. වැටුණා නෑ ඔව් වැටුණා 2යි 3යි 4ක් වැටුණා අන්න ජයග්‍රහණය සඳහා ළඟා වුණා. බලමු කවුද.
In the meantime, the finals of the Out of the Kumari competition is being held at the public grounds Kuliapitiya. However, the competition featuring the final 12 contestants is temporarily suspended at present due to rain. The Out of the Kumari competition is held parallel to the Rupavahini New Year Festival, Siri Lakapiri Aurudusiri, and the winner of the competition will be awarded a gold crown for the first time in its history. Today's finals of the competition features the last 12 contestants out of 115 hopefuls.
කවුද දුන්නේ නොලාස්වි නෙත් මානක ඉන්නකොටත් හිත පිරනවා පිනැති මේ පින්මර රූමත්තම කවුද දුන්නේ නොලාස්වි
Pidi
The New Year festival, organized by the Rupavahini Netra channel in line with the government's process of reconciliation and coexistence, was held today at the Dunbar Grounds, Hatton. The celebrations commenced under the patronage of State Minister of Education V. Radhakrishnan. Prior to the commencement of the festival, religious observances were also conducted at the Sri Muttumari Amman Kovil, Kotagala. Director of the Netra Channel Rupavahini Corporation, Paritha Vijay Singha, and Director of News, Shirley Anil de Silva, also joined the occasion. Many cultural events were included in the festival. This marks the first occasion of the Netra Channel organizing a New Year festival in the estates. Many events planned during the day, including New Year sporting events. In addition, a musical performance featuring several South Indian artists is due to run till midnight.
அந்த வழியில் பரிசுகளை வழங்குவதற்காக மத்திய மாகாண சபை உறுப்பினர் ஆர் ராஜாராம் அவர்கள் எங்களோட இணைந்திருக்கின்றார். சரி இப்ப நாங்க தேங்காய் துருவுதல் போட்டியாளர்கள் பெற்றிருக்கிறாங்க. அவங்க யாரு அப்படிங்கறத இப்ப நாங்க பார்க்கலாம். ருவாணி மற்றும் வந்திருக்காங்க.
ஆரம்பமாகிறது இப்போ கயிறு போட்டிக்கு இறுதி போட்டியில் எந்த அன்றாட போட்டிகளுடைய சாம்பியன்களாக தீர்மானிக்கப்படுவார். மாஸ்டர் மனோஜானி வெற்றி பெறுகிறார்கள்.
Masses flocked to Nuwara for the spring and dawn of the new year. The long holiday, including the weekend, is a contributing factor in people thronging to Nuwara. The Nuwara spring season commenced on April 1st. Saladini Vasante, the special program organized by Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, will commence once more and be conducted focusing Nuwara. Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, in collaboration with several state institutions, including the Municipal Council, Nuwara, have taken measures to organize various events, including entertainment programs, sporting events, musical programs, and public awareness programs. Many urban people choose Nuwara as their destination of relaxation. Various programs were conducted with the participation of the public upon the dawn of the new year yesterday, centering the Gregory Lake and the Victoria Park. Magasura Hill Climb Motor Race was also conducted recently, and several other events, including horse races, are scheduled to be held in Nuwara during the coming days.
In the meantime, we also received reports of people celebrating the dawn of Sinhala and Tamil New Year across the world with immense pride. Sri Lankan expats in Melbourne, Australia conducted a New Year festival recently at the Dandadang grounds. Many Sri Lankans in Australia participated in the festival, which consisted of folk sports and various other events. The New Year celebrations was organized by the All Boys Union of the German Technical Training Institute. The festival by Sri Lankans in Perth also commenced this year, consisting of folk singing, sports, local dancing and various other cultural events. It was organized by the Centre for Sinhala Language in Perth. A New Year festival was also conducted along the coast of Unawatu Nagor with the participation of both locals and foreign tourists.
All right, kids. All right, come on.
Big hand. Well done.
And in celebrations from the region, thousands of Bangladeshis marched to the capital Dhaka today to celebrate the first day of Pohela Boishakhi, the Bengali New Year, and some carried large colourful masks above the crowd and pushed replicas of large animals of Bangladesh, whilst others beat drums and danced their way down the street. Pohela Boishakh celebrates and marks the first day of the Bengali calendar and have become an integral part of Bengali culture. Celebrations last for over a week, and a variety of cultural programs are held to mark the occasion. People in the Indian state of West Bengal also celebrated the day, and traditionally the festival is a day spent rejoicing with family and friends. For traders, it is time to close one set of accounts and open another.
Minister of Finance Ravi Karnanayaka will be representing Sri Lanka in spring meetings of the International Monetary Fund. The minister left for the United States yesterday. The 2016 spring meetings of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank Group will be held from the 12th to the 17th in Washington, D.C. At the meetings, the minister will be accompanied by the Governor of Central Bank, Arjuna Mahendran, and Treasury Secretary, Dr. R.H.S. Samaratunga. According to the minister, the conference will be of special significance for Sri Lanka as the island nation is negotiating to obtain a loan facility from the IMF. The Sri Lankan team will hold discussions with the IMF officials during the visit.
Nepal, in the meantime, re-established direct air links with Sri Lanka after more than 3 decades. The newly launched Himalaya Airlines made its maiden commercial flight to Colombo on Tuesday. A chartered flight of Himalaya Airlines took off from Tribhuvan International Airport in Kathmandu at 9:05 a.m. local time on Tuesday. Nepal's national flag carrier, previously known as Royal Nepal Airlines, operated direct flights to Colombo during the 1980s. But the carrier suspended its operations following the armed conflict in Sri Lanka.
British Prime Minister David Cameron wished everyone a very happy and prosperous New Year in Britain and Sri Lanka, celebrating the Sinhala and Tamil New Year. The British Premier said the Tamil and Sinhalese communities in Britain are huge success stories and doing great things for the country, playing an immensely positive role. In his message, he said there is a significant increase in UK's support for reconciliation and human rights, recognising the considerable progress Sri Lanka has made and helping to ensure that President Maithripala Sirisena can advance the important reform work he has already begun. The British Prime Minister said he hopes the new year will bring communities closer together.
Time now for a look at Asia in a minute.
Britain's Duke and Duchess of Cambridge arrive in the tiny kingdom of Bhutan, where they will meet the Himalayan nation's own glamorous young royal couple for the first time. India's Kashmir remains shut for the second day after 4 people are killed in army firing earlier this week. US forces demonstrate mobile artillery rocket systems as troops practice in live firing exercises during the annual war games. Indian Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj says the death of an Indian national being held prisoner in Pakistan jail will be investigated. Elephants put on a water fight against humans in the water festival marking traditional Thai New Year in Ayutthaya city.
And we continue with more news here at home. The police headquarters says 818 drunk drivers were apprehended within the last 4 days. The special operation to arrest intoxicated drivers is still in effect. The office of the police media spokesman says many people who violated traffic regulations were apprehended. 65 motorcycles, 41 three-wheelers, 6 vans, 4 lorries, 2 private buses and 11 other vehicles were taken into custody during the 24 hours from 6 a.m. yesterday to 6 a.m. today. An SLTB bus is also among them, while 130 drivers have been apprehended. Meanwhile, the Colombo National Hospital says an 8% increase in accidents occurred during the festive season could be witnessed in comparison to the previous year. The Deputy Director of the hospital, Dr. Cyril De Silva, said increase in accidents were caused by domestic violence and disorderly behavior. The number of road accidents stands at 92, while the number of in-house patients receiving treatment due to accidents is approximately 200. Incidents of disorderly conduct, which stood at 32 last year, has increased to 40, which is a rise of approximately 20%. Accidents caused by domestic violence have increased by 10%. Police request the public to be vigilant during the coming days in a bid to prevent accidents.
In related stories, motor accidents have been reported from several areas of the island due to drunk driving and excessive speed. A three-wheeler travelling along the Paduluya-Navalapitiya main road skidded off the road last night, resulting in the death of one person, whilst two others sustained injuries. The deceased resident of Maldenia Kotmale is a father of three, and the police identified the cause of the accident to be the state of the intoxication of the driver of the three-wheeler. One person perished in an accident in Kalundegama along the Tambuttegama Rajangane main road yesterday. The accident has occurred when a jeep travelling on the wrong side of the road collided with a motorcycle. The motorcyclist, who is an 18-year-old resident of Gamma at the Tambuttegama, died on the spot, while the driver of the jeep is due to be produced before the Tambuttegama Magistrates Court. A three-wheeler toppled down an approximately 100-foot precipice in Balakadua Matale along the Kandi Jaffna A9 road. Three persons travelling in the three-wheeler were admitted to the Matale General Hospital with severe injuries. Police suspect excessive speed to be the cause of the accident. A double cab heading towards Akkarepattu had met with an accident when it veered off the road in Rantambe along with Kandi Adikaragama road. The driver of the cab has absconded, whilst police say the vehicle belongs to a rice mill owner in Akkarepattu. Animal remains could also be witnessed at the scene. It is suspected the driver of a vehicle had attempted to spare an animal and veered off the road due to excessive speed.
Two beachgoers had drowned in the seas of Chilaw yesterday. The unfortunate duo are sisters. The incident occurred when three persons playing along the shore were washed out to sea. One person was saved. One of the deceased is a student of the 9th grade, while the other is her elder sister, who is a mother of one. They are residents of Naramala. The duo, along with family and relatives, were returning from the Muneshwaram Kovil. The location of the unfortunate incident is considered hazardous, as similar incidents have been reported at the location in the past. The locals revealed a cutter had destroyed a warning sign which had been erected at the location. Meanwhile, two girls of 16 and 19 years of age have also drowned in the seas of Kochikade, Nigambo. They are residents of Dalukotua, Kochikade. The duo met their end whilst wading in the sea. The bodies were discovered yesterday and this morning.
In other local stories, the Acting Inspector General of Police, S.M. Wickramasinghe, has decided to hand over the case pertaining to the theft of several firearms from the Laggala police station, Matale, to the CID. A cadre had stolen the firearms around 2 a.m. this morning. The office of the police media spokesman said 5 revolvers and a T-56 firearm was stolen, and the police said 4 police officers were engaged in duty at the time of the theft. It is suspected the keys to the weapon cabinet in possession of a police officer may have been stolen to open the gun cabinet. They also said fingerprints from the gun cabinet and the surrounding area have also been obtained. The 4 officers on duty during the theft have been directed for medical examination.
Minister of Industry and Commerce Rishad Badiadin says Sri Lanka's safe haven status as a destination of foreign direct investments has increased its appeal. Speaking at the 3-day annual investment meeting 2016 in Dubai World Trade Center on Tuesday, the minister said there are a number of mechanisms in place to protect investors, and Sri Lanka's constitution guarantees the safety of investment of foreigners in the country. He made evident the aim in Dubai creates a significant platform for global leaders to meet and discuss diversified investment opportunity in different destinations, and added that Sri Lanka has given priority for the meeting.
And wind up local news, a stolen consignment of apparel valued at approximately 140 million rupees have been seized by the officers of the Hindogama police, Anuradhapura. Seized consignment is of export quality and had been stolen from an apparel company in Nachyadu, Anuradhapura on the 3rd of April. Police said the chief suspect is from Sidua and is yet to be arrested. Well, that's it from local news. International news is coming up next. Welcome back, and it's time for a look at international news now, as Russia says it observed all required safety measures when its aircraft flew close to a U.S. warship in international waters off the Baltic Sea on Monday. According to Russia's defense ministry, the Su-24 fighter jets turned away in observance of all safety measures after observing the USS Donald Cook. The ship was sailing close to a Russian Navy base, and the ministry said, as Russia was criticized over flybys, which a U.S. official called one of the most aggressive acts in recent memory. The two Russian jets flew over the U.S. destroyer almost a dozen times, American officials said. At one point, the jets were so close, about 9 meters, that they created wakes in the water around the ship. The jets had no visible weaponry and the ship took no action. The Russian defense minister said after spotting the ship, Russian pilots turned away from it in full compliance with safety measures.
We now move on to some international news from around the world in brief. South Korea's ruling party leader has offered to resign after the party lost its majority in elections yesterday. With most of the votes counted, the centre-right Sanurai party took just 122 seats in the 300-seat National Assembly. The opposition Minju party won 123 seats in a surprise victory. The President Cafe, filled with pictures of Vladimir Putin, opens in Siberia, attracting patriots and Putin fans. He might be 4,000 kilometers away in Moscow, but just step into the eatery and you'll find the world of Vladimir Putin, with thousands of pictures of his life from childhood to the Kremlin. Black and white or in color, amateur or professional, his image looks down on you from the walls of the entrance hall and escorts you right to the table. Panamanian authorities seized scores of digital files after a 27-hour raid on the offices of Mossack Fonseca, the law firm at the center of the Panama Papers leaks scandal, but have made no arrests, officials said. The government said it was seeking evidence of any illegal activities at the firm. The leak of the papers has generated public outrage over how the rich and powerful can hide money to avoid taxes. James Bond 007, the exhibitions, hits Paris with an array of original costumes, props and film clips on display, aimed at giving the public a taste of the creative process behind the scenes, which has translated into over 50 years of Bond styles.
Villains, and there are often snow chases in film.
The 18th Kim Il-sung exhibition opened in Pyongyang on Wednesday to celebrate the upcoming 104th anniversary of the birth of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea's late leader, Kim Il-sung. Kim's birthday, April 15th, is called the Day of the Sun in the DPRK, where he is considered the founder of the nation. Disney's The Jungle Book held its European premiere yesterday in London and turned the film's green carpet into a jungle-themed experience straight out of the wild. Based on Rudyard Kipling's timeless stories and inspired by Disney's 1967 classic animated film of the same name, The Jungle Book has generated positive reviews thanks in part to the graceful blending of live action with photorealistic CGI. Julia Roberts joined co-star Jennifer Aniston on the red carpet yesterday in Hollywood for the premiere of director Gary Mackay's upcoming romantic comedy Mother's Day. It is an upcoming American comedy film directed by Gary Marshall and written by Tom Hines, Lily Hollander, Anya Koshyp-Romano and Matt Walker. Filming began on the 18th of August 2015 in Atlanta, Georgia.
Time for a quick look at the world of sport now as the Mumbai Indians downed Kolkata Knight Riders in the Indian Premier League encounter yesterday. After winning the toss, Mumbai Indians invited Kolkata Knight Riders to bat first. In their allotted 20 overs, the Knight Riders managed 187 for the loss of 5 wickets, with Captain Gautam Gambhir leading the way with 64. Manish Pandey also chipped in with 52 runs as Michelle McLanagan was the pick of the bowlers for Mumbai Indians with 2 wickets. Chasing a victory target of 188, the Mumbai Indians over the line in 19 overs and 1 delivery. Captain Rohit Sharma posted a dazzling 84, whilst Josh Butler scored a quick-fire 41. Andre Russell, Kuldeep Yadav and Piyush Chawla shared 1 wicket each for the Knight Riders. And skipper of the Mumbai Indians, Rohit Sharma, was adjudged man of the match. Another IPL encounter between rising Pune Super Giants and Gujarat Lions is also set for today.
Oh, 6 more! 6 more! Oh, brilliant. That is about brilliance, Nathan McCullum.
And before we wind up, quick look at the weather. The Met Department says showers or thunder showers will occur